Hi, my name is Carmen Graham and I'm a child and family social worker with 20 years experience specialising in foster and adoption, supporting families in understanding trauma by using therapeutic interventions to create healthy parenting. Communication is really important, so today we're going to talk about communicate to understand. Communicating within families helps us to experience feelings, emotions of others, and also to convey a message. Within families, it sometimes can be really hard to communicate to different age groups, from babies to adults, and to meet everyone's needs in the household at the same time. In this climate, we're spending a lot of time with family members, and with those we live with, not of our own choice, but because of the pandemic, and that has forced us to stay at home. So let's think about this. How can we manage in this climate of uncertainty and still be able to share our feelings with those we live with without constantly arguing, tensions in the home, and feeling isolated? Think about communication. What does communication mean to you? When we communicate, it's helpful to understand the cues of others. Sometimes we need to be aware of other people's feelings, how we are feeling, the tone we use, the language, timing, the context where we are at that time, non-verbal communication, and our agenda. So my thoughts are, living in a family, parents have now taken on different roles. They've become teachers, parents, doctors, personal trainers, counsellors, friends, work colleagues, and partners. And this can be really draining on yourself. So if you think that is draining on yourself, you're having to navigate different roles. You may be worried, frightened, sad, feeling frustrated and angry. You may want to take on this responsibility, or you may not want to take on this responsibility. You may feel overwhelmed with all of this, or a sense of relief that everyone is safe in the household. For young people, I can imagine it must be really hard adjusting to your parents in this way, when every part of your life is nannied, that they're monitoring you and watching you, when you'd be at school, college, university, or work, and this would be your sense or time of independence, your social life, seeing your friends, you almost lost your sense of identity, loss of everything, coursework, thinking of deadlines. Therefore, it's now become harder when you no longer have the choice and control of your space anymore. Feelings that can arise, frustration, anger, hurt, worry, anxiety, and sometimes sadness, or feeling on edge. And maybe, for some, I don't know, you might actually feel happy that you don't have to go to school or get up. But if we're thinking about all these things, our emotions can sometimes often play into our conversations that you communicate with your parents and to others in the household. So it's important to think about when we want to convey a message or express something to someone, ask yourself about the issue. Is it about the past or present issue? Maybe someone hasn't washed the dishes, or they haven't tidied their room, or they've left the glass on the side. Whatever the issue is, think to yourself, is it the right time to discuss it? Because your own anger or your own annoyance can be blown way out of proportion. Remember, we are all different. We all have different styles and personalities and different ways of doing things. Think about it. Do you need to argue about it now? Can it be left? Can you ignore it and wait until later and mention it when you feel calm? Or can you just take a deep breath? Pick your battles. Maybe, as we said, take a deep breath, walk away a bit, and come back and talk about it later. So think about it. Everyone is in the same space for a long period of time. Try and see if you can develop more patience and more tolerance. Let things go and stop holding on to grudges. Slowly work to encourage others in a positive way. So when you speak to them about something, they don't hear negative things all the time, but they hear the strengths that they have tried to achieve. Build your relationship with your family that enables you to communicate more effectively. So let's think about the tips that you can build within this time. Ways of building communication. Be open. Really listen to others. Pick up on other people's cues and how they're feeling and acting. Be empathetic to what's going on with them. Pick your battles. Give everyone space. Create your own space. Most importantly, get rest. And when there are disagreements, try and repair the relationship. Let things go. What does that song say? Let it go. Don't let the tension stay around too long. And the most important thing, use humour. Try and do an icebreaker. Smile. When you smile, things feel better. And the most important thing that we want to leave with you today is try and build a healthy relationship with everyone with better communications. That will help build healthy families. If you like this video, please go ahead, subscribe and like to our channel. There will be other videos that will be coming along. Thank you so much and I hope you enjoyed it.